Hi everyone, Medina here from Arise Humanity. I'm so excited to share this with you today. I think you're going to love it. I certainly loved it, and I still am buzzing pretty much 5 days later from when I had this incredible session with LIV WHEELER. This is a video about messages from the fairies and the unicorns. When will Earth ascend? What is the role of Trump? Messages for the homeless and much more. Wow, this was an incredible session. LIV WHEELER, who is the person behind this incredible communication, was originally from the USA and is currently based in Bali. She learned how to communicate with the Contomble, or the little people, or the fairies, and channel the fairies in specific initiation training she undertook in Africa. It was truly awesome, inspiring to have this session. Liv and I had not met directly before, and she didn't know any personal information about me. Throughout the session, the fairies tinkled with sing-song, mellifluous voices and laughter like the tinkling of a heavenly bell. It was so wondrous to listen to. So first of all, the fairies and the unicorns started off with the messages for me. For anyone who knows me, they know I love unicorns. Unicorns represent unconditional love. I have mentioned them in an earlier interview I did with Diana Cooper, and I said in that interview many months ago how much I love them and how I feel that they're around me. The first thing the fairies told me was, "So many unicorns have gathered around you. The unicorn family is with Medina." Then they said, "Medina is the daughter of a Norse sailor and a descendant of the great Norse sailors." Norse being from Norway. This was meaning many generations ago in my family heritage. So let me tell you my personal history. My heritage on my maternal side was originally from Norway, the Norse people, later becoming the Shetland Islands and part of Scotland. Secondly, my distant relative, great-great-grandfather, was an explorer who was one of the first explorers to navigate the Cape York Peninsula, one of the most treacherous waters in Australia. Plus, I love being near water. It's in my DNA. I'm even doing a whole lot of water workshops with Dr. Alex Ling, spreading aqua and this amazing water, and so very connected to water. So those three aspects were right on all counts. Then they said, Medina has stars in her hair. Legends and lore swirl around her. And they love they call them light bursts, which is beautiful, bursts of light that come out as I'm talking and things. They said they share their love with me from the other world, and I reciprocated, and they said Medina is a fairy. So just to prove the fact that I'm very connected to fairies, I painted a painting called The Fairy Ring. Here's the painting, and here's more evidence of me being connected to the fairies. 2 more pictures here. Enough said. You can see the connection there. So that was really beautiful. Thank you, fairies, for those personal messages. I love you too. More general messages are, so the unicorns, this was more about the planet and what's happening in the world at the minute. The unicorns were saying we are going upwards and upwards, talking about the ascension spiral. The unicorns say, hold your dreams steady, never stop believing. The unicorns are saying that they are uniting us and weaving us all together, and that the light keeps growing. The unicorns have said, before long the world will be made new again. Before long the world will be made new again. I asked them, is it far away? They answered strongly, no. It won't be a long time. It can change in a flash. It's all about us uniting our steady hearts and working together with the other worlds, the angels, the guardians, the little people. It is a united effort. Then the fairies added, it will happen in a flash. So that was an affirmation. It will happen in a flash. They said, bringing Liv and I together is helping to strengthen the magic of the heart and helping the others that know this way also too. to know that it is real. This meaning is that it is strengthening our resolve to know that the fairies in these dimensions are real, when we connect and we talk about it. And that then catapults us into higher frequencies. So it's important to acknowledge and recognize and even talk about these realms, and how much we love them as well. Water is the next topic we discussed. In the healing waters, there is a resurgence of a divine feminine current happening, ultimately purifying the hearts of humanity. This is restoring the human heart back to its original blueprint. That's a message from the fairies. I took it upon myself to apologize to the fairies for humanity's behavior, in that the fairies had to recede beneath a veil because humanity got so dense and heavy in the energies. And the fairies replied. They appreciated my kind gesture, and they all understand that it is part of the human illness. Humanity got so far removed from love. Humanity went on a path of destruction and went tumbling down and down, and a big fall happened and got so far removed from the divine and love. I asked if we were making good headway back up again, and they said emphatically, "Heck yeah, we are. The sky is the limit, Medina. We are just getting started. There is nothing we cannot accomplish together." Then showing different ways of working with the earth and the waters and different earth portals. And then they mentioned that during the solar upgrades and current earth transition, they have been recently showing what they call holy spaces, such as waters that have been made holy again. There are different ways also that the earth is singing in new ways. And they say there is no time like the present. They say, let's do this. The key is the inspired heart. They talk about how I, Medina, I am creative, I paint and I sing, act. And then they mention it's about the arts and creativity and about humans feeling inspired by the love and beauty that come to you in creation. And the aquifers of France. Neptune is connecting with the aquifers of France, and the Pleiadians are too, and the waters of Lourdes. Lourdes. The goddesses are being renewed. The unicorns say, "Make way for the celestial choir." And then the unicorns said, "The world is being made holy again, sacred." Then in relation to an interview that I did to support the homeless people that I just posted, the fairies wanted to talk about homeless people. And this was really interesting. The fairies are showing apples and everything made of apples, apple sauce, apple pie, putting sacred energy around it. And so when they receive it, may they be blessed. May they remember they are divine. So the homeless people, when they receive these apples and different foods with apples in them, may they remember they are divine. All the food with apples is imbued with the love of the divine. So when they receive it, they feel this and remember that they too are divine. In their divinity, they are so fully loved completely and unconditionally. They say that we like to give people who are without money, shelter and resources to help, which is wonderful and helpful. But what is most helpful is for these homeless people to know that they are loved unconditionally, in their heart to know that they haven't been forsaken by the divine, for them to know that they have not been pushed out of the heart of the divine. Even if they don't know this consciously, that is what their hearts need to know inherently. They have not been dismissed by the heart of the divine, and the love will grow and grow. For humanity in general, we are passing the turning point, and now we will get to see the light grow and grow more and more. We will experience this. So that's really exciting. And it's interesting with the apple, because it actually took me back to the symbology of Snow White. And remember the witch gave her an apple. So obviously apples are very symbolic. And of course you've got Adam and Eve and the apple. The apple is obviously very, very significant. So then I asked, what is the role of Trump in the global situation? So when Trump was elected, the fairies were celebrating big time. Their words were, "The dynasty has fallen, Atlantis is rising. then all the messages about him since then are of Trump being of the light. They like talking about Trump. There's lots of energy and strength in this topic for them. And they summarize it by saying Trump equals galactic guardians of the earth. He has a shamanic type of energy that is enigmatic, a force of nature, almost like his energy is a portal. The galactic guardians of the earth are doing incredible feats while this stage play is occurring. A lot is distraction, so they can do what they need to do while people are distracted as well. They call the white hats the galactic guardians. The fairies do. I asked about the progress of the planet. If it is a show, are the white hats in charge like I think they are, and are the final remnants of the dark being removed from the planet now? And the fairies said, wait for it, yes! The energies inside the earth have been evacuated from the dark elements. Progress is very well developed. All of the best technologies are being utilized. It's well on its way. So, this to me was so fascinating and empowering, and I just absolutely love this interaction with the fairies and the unicorns. If you would like to contact Liv Wheeler and have your own session, I have her details below. Highly recommend these incredible sessions, and I am really thrilled to bring you this wonderful news from the fairy realm, from the little people and from the unicorns. Very exciting times, everyone, and I would love to thank Liv Wheeler for such an incredible session, and also to everyone who's listening today. May you all receive beautiful inspiration from this video today. Thank you so much. And please share as well, as it really helps my channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Lots of love, Medina. Bye.